Hmm. Anyway, hello. Hi, Solar Loon here. Welcome to my stream. So, yeah, hi. I am an independent game developer. I'm the creator of Master Plan. I'm the creator of Tetra 3D, and I'm the creator of this little game. This is a 3D kind of like an adventure game that I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. Oh yeah, and that happens whenever I full screen it. So I guess I'll do something like that. Yeah. So I've been working on this for the past few weeks. This is in my own custom 3D renderer, Tetra 3D. It is made in Go, and it works pretty well. I'm happy with it. So what I'll be doing is uh, trying to be more in like work mode here, and like make some really solid progress on this. What that means, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like in a little bit. Not Spotify. Let me get some music going. It's really loud. Okay. This should work. All right, yeah. So let's see. So something I wanted to do was and we'll switch this tile system to maybe this. Yeah, so something I would like to do is I would like to add some sort of I always forget I can't do that. Yeah, I'm not sure why it doesn't show. Anyway, something I would like to do is I would like to add some sort of transition system so that you can go from map to map, area to area, and have it be some sort of smooth transition rather than sided like that. It would be cool, I guess, if the transition could be animated or something outside of code, so it doesn't have to be hard coded. There's a few ways this could go. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. So I mean, I could do this like a shader that basically covers the screen and animates. So you can do whatever you want with the shader, and then once it's done animating, it kicks over to the other screen, at which point it unanimates or does a different shader. But I don't want to have to like program a shader myself, I guess. I can do that. That's not hard. I'm just like thinking about what would be good for modding. Like, would that be too complicated? I don't think it'd be too complicated. Yeah, it wouldn't be too complicated. I guess the shader would be the best solution, because that way it could be simple if you want it to be simple, or it could be complicated if you want it to be complicated, but it doesn't have to be like it can be as much as you want it to be, kind of. Because the alternative would be like drawing something over the screen, which works fine, but I'm yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess that's as good of a solution as any. Also, I guess we can put this here and then just do it like this. We can kind of choose. Yeah. So, I mean, we could do something like this. And so it's a shader that covers the screen. The shader that covers the screen. I'm wondering if that's like a good solution though, or if that's overly complicated. You know what? Let's leave the transition using the shader system. Let's do that, because I feel like that would be a good solution. Let me take a look at the transport here. When you touch the transport, it immediately teleports you, basically. Okay. So we could do this all from within the transport object itself. So basically what we can do is we can make it so that, like, we have the draw image function. I'm thinking that we could just say like draw screen shader. Like this. And then we can get the arguments. So we could do this. Basically, you call a draw shader, and it will draw the shader over the screen. But I mean, really, I'm thinking about it, like, the issue with this is that it has to be done from a draw function call. So we don't want to do this like this. We don't want to draw it directly from this function. We need to queue it so that it happens when we want it to happen. But then I guess we also want it to be under any GUI, right? Like if you have any, like, if you're drawing any GUI elements, which also is not moddable. Well, if that's not moddable, then why am I even trying? Okay. So yeah, let's do it like this. Excuse me. I think we can do it like this, where basically we can set a shader to draw, and well, no, I don't know if I want to do it that way either, because I feel like it would be nice to be able to provide the screen as an input. Let's have a look here. So we would like basically a screen buffer here. We draw the scene to the screen buffer, we pass the screen buffer to the GUI, and then which draws to the screen. Something like that. Okay, let's try this. We have the off-screen buffer and then the actual screen. Now I'm thinking about it. What if it was a scene that was the transition? Because then we could apply the game back buffer to like a plane in that transition, and play back an animation, because I'm thinking like it would be cool to maybe have like the Banjo-Kazooie-esque, Jiggy rotates. I think it was Banjo-Kazooie, where it's like the screen transition is like a Jiggy rotating and spinning down, like shrinking, and then it comes back. And that kind of stuff is definitely easier to do in an animation software than by shader. And you can do a shader from within Blender, so that might be the better approach. Okay, I think that's the way I'm going to do it. So basically, step one is to make a back buffer. Like so. Step two is to create the back buffer. Okay, let's see if this works. Cool. Okay. It's funny, it feels like this window like only doesn't show up like when I look at it. It feels like it's like, I don't know. Anyway. All right, so this is working. This is working. That's the most important thing. Okay, so the plan now is pretty straightforward. We're going to go over here. I guess I could probably use out to their own areas. Like that. We're gonna go over here. We're going to make a new scene. We're gonna add a plane. Make that or rather orthographic. Cool. All right, so this is the screen. Cool. All right, so what this is gonna do, how this is gonna work. It's gonna be a little wild. Let's see if we can get this to work though. So nothing should have changed. Everything's fine. Everything's the same. Cool. So So how do we want to do this? I guess we want another scene, right? Active scene. I mean, I guess it could be in the GUI, huh? Now that I think about it, like I can't think of, well, I don't know. I don't know yet how I want the GUI to work there. So I think this will work. So screen transition scene is this. We're going to let's see. We're going to. Where is active scene get set? Here. How do I want to do this? I think what I want to do is kind of handle this like manually. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna handle this manually. Okay. Cool. So we should be able to go here. See, because screen transitioning is a GUI thing. That's why it feels weird to put it here. That's why I'm like kind of waffling about it. So all right, so we can do something like this. Screen back buffer. Okay, so this should not change again. Everything should be fine. Now, what we can do is we can go to transport, and this should be as simple as this. We just say global game.gui.screen transitioning start screen transition. Really, this shouldn't even be here, technically. Okay. So now we can go here and we can say something like this. Pull, 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 pull. There we go. That's what I was missing. Cool. So we should be able to see our plane basically like this when we go into the screen, when we go from this. When we go from this screen, when we go to walk out. Cool. So you can see there's the plane. That's what we're looking for. We want this probably to be black for a clear color. There we go. Very nice. Now the core idea here is that we basically say root.get screen model mesh materials or mesh parts 0 dot material dot texture equal global game dot screen backdrop. There we go. So if this works, then we should see the game in this like distorted little, yeah, exactly. GUI is unaffected. Perfect. So now all we got to do is actually now all we got to do is just play an animation. Shouldn't be too difficult. We should just be able to go animation. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So now, excuse me for clearing my throat. I don't know why, but maybe I'm parched. I don't know. Okay. So we got some stuff going on here. So really we want this to be here. We don't need to draw the screen. We do need to do that here, which means we need this here, which means we don't need these. Okay, so that's the idea. That might be it. Let's see. Yeah. Cool. So, didn't I set this to be black? Oh, maybe I undid it. Screen should be black. Yeah. Very cool. So now it's just a matter of doing a couple things. One is that if the anim player, let's see. Set scene sets the next scene to be this. Let's see, so we only want, I think yeah, we can do that, I guess. Here. Right, we can go back to animation, put a keyframe here. Not keyframe, a marker. This is transition. Next. I wonder if I could like make it so that the screen transition blocks in the script until a certain point. I guess I could just make it so that this takes a function to call once the transition is halfway through. Yeah, that makes sense. Start screen. Start screen. No idea if I can do this, but we'll see if we'll see if I can. I have no idea. I feel like it might work, but this is so like wild. I'm not sure if it's possible. Okay, so the idea is that basically we start the screen transition. which also gives us a function to do when it's half done, which basically, like, when it's invisible, that's when you can do something. We go back here and we say basically if player dot after marker next scene, okay. So let's see if this works. Insane. This is insane. I cannot emphasize this enough. This is insane technology. Wild. Just wild technology. I don't think people know how this is crazy, brother. I'm passing a function. This isn't new. I think that I did this previously. But to be able to pass a function written in JavaScript to Go that calls a function written in Go from JavaScript is wild. I'm calling out to Go, accessing a function, calling it, passing it as an argument, an anonymous function written in JavaScript that calls a function written in Go that is passed into JavaScript, and it just works. Like that is it's addictive. It's crazy, bro. Like this is insane. This don't make no sense. And then we just do this, and that's it. Insane. Nobody's seeing this because nobody's on Twitch. No one's watching this. This is insane. This is insane. Like just wild, just wild. Like just an insane system here. That works so well. It's shocking. It's shocking how well that works. That's insane. Insanely good. I think that it may be a little too spinny, even though that is kind of the point. I'm just gonna make it rotate 180 on one axis, I guess. Something like that. I guess maybe just 90 actually, or maybe 270. Let's try that. Actually, I could just save it like this. This should work. because it should be like part of the way through the animation. Oh, it works perfectly. That works so well, dude. Maybe the extra flip is a little too much. Let's just do, whoops, let's just do 90 on the y-axis. There we go, and then give me 180. Well, then I guess it doesn't really need to scale down, does it? Yeah, I could just do like that. Oh, it flips. That's pretty funny. It actually flips the scene. That's. I mean, of course it does, but that still is. I didn't think about it. Okay, this works really well. Let's see. Do I want it to be like this? That's effectively the same thing. Can I like make this a perspective to make it a little bit more, even more interesting? I know why it's doing that. I'm just wondering if this is worth worth the effect. Let me see. Try subdividing it. So that doesn't look so bad. Okay, that doesn't look so bad. I mean, I could probably actually, like, this is giving me big PS1 vibes. It's so PS1. It hurts. It's just unapologetically PS1. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm having fun with this. Let's see. Let's get another subdivision. But I'm wondering if I could do something cool, dude. But I don't think, well, Tetra 3D does not support morph targets, but I think GLTF does, and if GLTF does, then I could definitely support it, which would be very useful now, because I'm thinking of like doing something like it turns into like a paper airplane or something and flies away and comes back. So good. Let me see. Because I can't actually animate this live outside of replacing the mesh or using an armature, which it's fine. I can use an armature, but I'm just wondering if I really want to do that. It's so good, dude. This is so good. What will I do? How will I do this? Do I want it to like fold up? Let's try making it fold up. Let's see how that looks. So I'm going to have, do I have, I do not, okay. Okay. I'm going to remove this transitioning animation, the object-based animation, and I'm going to make an armature instead. Now, I'm not going to be super detailed with this necessarily. I could probably think of it like if we split it up into fourths. So there's a bone here, there's a bone here, there's a bone here, there's a bone here. Like that, or bone, bone, bone. Oh yeah, maybe just like this instead. So then you could, we could do it like A0, A1, A2, A3, B0, B1, B2, and B3. Then we'll add one more bone for the center point. So the idea is that basically these bones all share their offset to the center bone, and then these bones share their offset to their something like that. So we rotate this, it all rotates. Rotate that. Well, maybe because then you have to rotate them both if you want it to rotate. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. We'll see how this looks. Folding a paper airplane is gonna be so hard to do. So I'm not gonna try that. That feels like a flex of just impossible determination. I just am not that good. What I'm gonna do instead, I'm just gonna like make it crumple up or something into a ball, I guess. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what am I planning? Like, what's the idea? What's the vision? What's the vibe? What am I doing here? I guess I can, huh? I can like fold this up. Yeah, okay. It seems like it'll work, so we'll give it a shot, see how it looks. Actually, this was fine in this one. Maybe I can fold this up a little bit more appreciably. Like, what if I instead turned on... Oh no, the feature doesn't exist in this mode, does it? This guy. Does he exist in pose mode? Oh, he doesn't. What a kick in the gut, dude. Alright, well, I can't do the thing I wanted to do. That's okay, I'm just gonna deform it wildly and erratically. I don't like that. I don't like that as much. feel like it's possible to do like folding paper if I like put the bones in the right locations. Because you're folding it like that, right? So if I rotated them horizontally, then I would need more subdivision. Well, what can I do with the bones I have? Let's try folding it like horizontally. What would that look like? This. I'm just thinking about life, thinking about justice. Let's see. All right. So I think I'm on the right track. Something about this is very funny. It's like you're getting clapped, like you're getting like you're eating sandwiched or something. Like you're like, it kind of works. It's a little it kind of works. Let's see. What if the camera was moved back and it wasn't perspective? So it's orthographic. Yeah. Let's see. What if we lean into it more? I feel like it's too much. I feel like it's too much, even though it works well and I'm happy with it. I think it's a little bit too much. I think let's go back to and now in comparison, this seems like it's way too much too. But that's fine. We can just pare it down a little bit. I didn't actually do it. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty pretty good. I guess we could do something kind of cool in that this is perspective. It doesn't have to be perspective necessarily, but when we do this, we can make it so that it has fog. So we could do something. something like that, and then we can do range starts halfway through. It was a little crazy. Goes a little crazy in my humble opinion. I'm not sure why it like snaps like that. Like it starts off and it's not. Is it because it's perspective or why? Well, I mean that's fine. It's you can just make it rather click on the Oh, really? That's news to me. Fog doesn't work if you're not in perspective mode. That's fine. I guess that makes sense, but it's still a shot. I think this should be. This is also good. It feels a little scary. And that's not really the vibe I was going for intentionally. I actually kind of like it. Like, I'm sorry, I can't even say it. What if the screen had like arms and legs? Like little legs like that. Like it's walking away. Why does that not sound like the stupidest thing I've ever heard? Like, why does that actually kind of go hard? Excuse me. Hmm. Like, so what does this mean? Like, like, are you watching on like a television? What if it was just like a whole scene out here? Wouldn't that be like the stupidest thing you've ever seen? You've ever seen? If it's just like a whole like world. This is stupid and weird, but I'm still gonna go for it. Let's see. This is so stupid. I like the idea, but it's too distracting. If it was like a whole scene out here, because that's not the game. Like the game's not about going to this other world or something. It's just this is the game. The transition is just the transition. So the ideas, dude. There's so many ideas. I have a little bit of a headache. Not from this, just completely unrelated. Okay, it's cool enough. We'll just leave it like that, I guess. Brother. There you go. No, other side. Ooh, you see how I am doing this? Oh, it's invisible. I keep forgetting it's invisible. Okay. This is a catastrophe. Alright, well, whatever. I keep forgetting that you can't see the screen for some reason. You can't see the window part of the time. All right, well, whatever. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is still turning out pretty well, pretty solid. I think I'm gonna end basically here, but I still managed to get a pretty good amount of stuff done. I mean, not a lot of stuff done, but I managed to get something like in its entirety working, which is pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. So the goal for the next like stream or two is to basically try to finish the game. Like basically make the win condition. That would be good to implement as soon as possible. And this is supposed to be a super small, basic game. Kind of like a tutorial game kind of thing. Something super, not a tutorial game, but something super basic. So I would like to make the win condition, and then I could build it out from there if I want to. So maybe it's like, oh, he's trying to get ice from the convenience store, or he's trying to, get a drink from the store, or maybe he's trying to, whatever it is. He's trying to buy something or whatever. And he can't because this person needs something to get into the store, like a loyalty card or something, point card, and someone will give him their point card, but they want something else, that kind of something super simple, super basic. But it would be fun, I think, to implement something like that, and then just have you kind of walk around these little spaces and talk to people and solve basic puzzles and stuff like that. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I've been Solar Loon. It's been real. I'll catch you guys on the flip side next time. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.